Hey, Lobos Ben Johnson here to show you how to check student papers for plagiarism. First, go to the Rocky homepage, click on Quick Links. From there, you're going to click on Blackboard. You'll sign in with your regular username and password. Once you've signed in order for your class to be made and students to be added, you need to click on this BB Request button here. Log in with your PSD username and password, and you'll check all the classes that you want to check students for plagiarism in. Now that will take overnight. It may take 2 nights if you do it late in the day. So the next day, come back into Blackboard, and if the class has been created, you'll see it listed in your My Classes, and you'll just be able to click on it and go into it. Okay, now if you want to check to make sure that the correct students are in your class, you can always scroll down to the control panel and look inside of the users, and that's going to show you all your students in your class. So you might want to check on that to make sure that your kids are actually in that class and that you're not using the wrong class. Once you know it's the right class and the students are in it, I'd go ahead and add a button to your menu for the Safe Assignment. So you can just hit this plus sign above the menu, add a content area. I'm just going to call this one SafeAssign2, and I need to make sure that's available to users, and I'll hit submit. After you make it, go ahead and click on it. Go to your assessments menu here, and you're going to add an assignment. Okay, and then you'll just title the assignment something like essay number 3. Give it any instructions you want. You can attach a rubric here in part 2 if you want, or a template. You can give it a due date here by checking this box using the calendar and the clock. You have to give it points possible. You can add a rubric here also, but you don't need to. And then here under the submission details, this is the secret. This is where Blackboard's hidden safe assignment. You go to the submission details, and then you click on individual or group, probably individual. You can allow a single or multiple attempts. Students may make a mistake, so you may allow 2. And then you need to make sure under the plagiarism tools that you check submission for plagiarism using SafeAssign. I would allow students to view the SafeAssign originality. I would not exclude their submissions from the database, otherwise it won't check their paper against your colleagues' classes' papers. So don't check that last one. You can change grading options, display of grades. If you want to set up a window of time that's available, you can check these boxes. Use the calendar and the clock to set up a window when it's available so students can't turn it in outside of that window. And then you'll just submit that. So as soon as that window appears, students will be able to click on that Safe Assign button. They'll click on the essay, whatever assignment you called it. Now, while it's tempting to allow them to write submissions, we've been seeing that this doesn't work reliably. So I would go ahead and have students browse their computer and attach a Word doc. So that means if they've been using Google Docs, they'll need to download it as a Word doc and then browse their computer and upload that Word doc. I would have students agree to submit their papers to the database so that they get checked against your colleagues' assignments, other students in your colleagues' classes. Okay, and then they're just going to submit that. All right, now as the teacher, to see the results, you're going to go here to the control panel to your class tools, and you're going to go down to Safe Assign, and then Safe Assign items. And then I'll just go to one that's been submitted. You can see the submissions here. I'm going to go to essay number 1. You can see this paper is 100% match, and you can look at the Safe Assignment report by clicking on this green checkbox. And I just copied this Fort Collins article straight out of Wikipedia, so you can click on anything that's been highlighted. You can see here it's 100%, and it's going to show you the source or one of the original sources. Okay, at this point, if the student hasn't put it in direct quotes and cited it properly, you can penalize the student, ask them to redo the assignment and submit it again. Okay, so have the consequences up front with the students so there aren't any surprises, and just know that you are going to see some plagiarism, so I would just expect that and have some consequences in advance. Okay, so that's very quickly how to check student papers for plagiarism. Stop by the Media Center if you need any help. Thanks.